Hello, grade 4s. I'd like to talk to you today about area and perimeter. I'm going to try and find the area and the perimeter of this book. It's called The Graveyard Book. It's the one I'm reading with my family right now. And I want to see what the area and perimeter of it are. Now, I've got various objects at home that I could do that with. I have some dominoes. Now, they're more rectangular, but I could cover my book with dominoes and see how many dominoes it takes. But they're pretty rectangular, so I think maybe I won't do that. We also just had Easter, and I know the Easter Bunny in my house brought some of these awesome little chocolates. They're a little bigger, and I think it would go a lot faster to cover the book with those. But again, they're pretty rectangular, so I think I won't do that. I also found some mini Uno cards. And again, I could put those on there and cover it up. Pretty rectangular still, but I could do that. That would work. I also have all of these letter tiles, and I could use those to cover it up. That would work pretty well, but you know what? I'm feeling a little lazy this morning, and those aren't all pulled apart yet. They're still brand new. So I think I'm gonna go with my final option here. I've got some shredded wheat, and it's kind of fun. Just play with your food sometimes. Plus, nobody in my house really likes this stuff, so it's going stale. So I'm going to use my shredded wheats to cover up my book and see how many shredded wheats it takes to cover the area and the perimeter, and then calculate the area and perimeter of the book. So I'm going to make sure that they are nicely arranged in an array. Now, they're not all exactly the same sized. See, that one's pretty. I'm going to maybe put that one that way. Some of them are longer than others. Some of them are a little short, but we're just kind of estimating today. So I'm going to cover up the whole book. Okay, now that that's all covered, now I can calculate both the area and the perimeter of my book. Now you can see it's not exactly perfect, but we're going to do about an estimate here and get kind of a close enough. So if I want to count my perimeter, I have to remember that the perimeter is the outside distance around the edge of the object. I like to remember it by remembering that the word rim is in the word perimeter. The rim of something is the outside edge of it. So I could count them all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I've got to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I can count them all 4 sides, or I can count the x-axis and the y-axis and add 2 x-axis together and 2 y-axes together. So I think I'm going to do that. I know that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 along the x-axis, and because it is a rectangle, I know that there are 6 on both x-axes. 6 plus 6 is 12. On the y-axis, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 on this side, 8 on this side, 8, and 8 is 16. If I add the measurement from the x with the measurement from the y, I had 12 plus 16, that is 28. Now to calculate the area, again, the area is the whole surface. So I could count every single one. That would take a while. Or I could use what I know about multiplication and arrays. I already know that there are 6 along the x-axis and 8 along the y-axis. So instead of counting them all, I'm just going to cheat. It's not actually cheating. I'm going to do the quick root though and multiply. 6 times 8 is 48. So my perimeter is 28 units or 28 shredded wheats. And my area is 48 square units or 48 square shredded wheats. Thanks for joining me.